All right, let's see if this works. Hello. How's everybody doing? CR Thomas, what's going on, my friend? Hello. Getting ready to do something that is hopefully going to be enjoyable for you guys. Oh man, I got hold on here. What do we got? All right, hold on. Paid that guy out there. The intro music. He did a long flight today, Gatwick to Dubai. Oh wow, holy moly! That's what is that? I guess depending on the airplane, 6-7 hours. Man, that's and you did get the nav. The Navigraph is worth every penny. I mean, yes, it's an investment. There's no doubt about that, but it is worth it. All right, welcome to Reno Stead Airport, and also welcome to 2024 Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. This is going to be the first official stream of 2024. Really looking forward to it and learning the new key bindings and all that stuff, what goes where. But this is what we're also going to be doing today. Something new here in the 8A Piper Aerostar. Yes, indeed, my friends. This is indeed us. Now, a lot of this stuff, guys, is going to be kind of wonky here until I get stuff sort of figured out. As far as key bindings and things like that. But my approach to 2024, just so you know, is to try to keep things as sort of native as they are, and only replace the key bindings that are like the things that are non-negotiables. So like for me, getting in and out of the cockpit and doing the different external views, the drone views, things like that. That's I'm going to go ahead and leave that in. Oh no, this might be a problem, guys. My honeycomb was not powered up. Oh boy, this could be bad. You broke 100 hours on VATSIM. Heck yeah, man. I'm very happy for you, my dude. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Lord. All right. So let's jump in here and see if we can get started here. Oh, so yeah, yep. There's so much good freeware stuff out there. No doubt about that. It's pretty dang awesome. All right, so I've done one test flight, full disclosure, not a full test flight, but I've got it started. I've taken off, and I have been able to get sort of up to cruise, and so I know a little bit about this plane, but not much. And this is not going to be a troubleshooting / learning the Aerostar type stream. Those drive me nuts, mainly because I've done too many of them. We're just going to fly and have fun. So we're going to take the wheel chocks and the tie downs off here. I don't need the pitot heat on just yet. It's just drawing electricity. We're going to go no GPS for this flight. There is a way to put the GTN 750 in here, but I'm having trouble with that. So as soon as I'm able to, I'm going to put that in there because, yeah, I love that. I love that device. Yeah. So the Gatwick is well known as being one of the very, very best freeware sceneries available. So that's pretty cool. And, I might have to go check out Frankfurt. I don't know what I have for Frankfurt. Of course, all that's out the window now because now my focus is on 2024. And while I'm sure there's lots of good freeware for 24, I don't know if Frankfurt's one of them, but I'm going to have to go check it out. Yeah, I mean, and Thomas, I think the main thing about Navigraph is you can definitely do without it, but it really limits you in terms of the different types of flying you can do mean, you can do all the VFR stuff. You can do IFR stuff in the States because you have SimBrief and SkyVector, which are free. But once you get into some other parts of the world, or like you say, or as you know, some bigger aircraft, it's pretty tough to do without. So well worth it. ChartFox sucks. It just becomes such a times consuming deal to have to go search for charts. And I've done it. I know. All right, here we go. It's just gonna be me today, by the way. We're not gonna do anybody else. And we're gonna take, we need 342 pounds of fuel. Good grief, what is that? 342 pounds, 2 gallons. I'm going to have to convert this here. 41 gallons. So we have plenty of fuel here. In fact, I'm going to take fuselage fuel out. We'll lighten this thing up. 41. So that's like 20 on each side.
Shoesy.
Well, them's my shoes. What is going on, Kevin? It's very nice to see. It's like I've been off for a time or two, a week or two. I am on VATSIM, Thomas. So if you want to pop in here, I think, what do I have set? Actually, that's a very good. Oh, geez, I don't have the. Okay, hang on for a second here. I need to set up the route here. Pardon me. It's a pretty simple route, but give me 1 second. I have completely forgotten how to stream. We are Reno Stead, which is Romeo Tango Sierra, to Lake Tahoe, which is Tango Victor Lima. All right, let's see what that happens. Oh, you're VATSIM'd out. Understood. Here, I just want to make sure this works. No. I haven't streamed much for a retired guy. You got that right. Kevin, I got to tell you, man. I've had the best. I had the best couple of weeks. Holy cow. Yeah, anyway. 2 weeks, 2 days from being at Oshkosh. That's freaking cool, dude. All right, what was I doing? I was going to drop this down. I'm going to go, whoops, saying, hey. I'm going to take double what I need, essentially. And if I need... All right, hold on. I need 342 gallons, which according to my... I better double check. Would you guys double check this for me? 342 gallons is, or 342 pounds is 41 gallons. Would you guys just double check that for me, please? I'm gonna double up regardless here. We're gonna go, oh man, 20 on each side, so we have twice as much fuel as we need. CRT, so 342 pounds equals how many gallons? That's what I'm asking for. Sleazy, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, Thomas, I use the Bravo throttle and the Alpha yoke. I do have both of those. 274. Oh, hold on then. So I'm way off. So 342 pounds. 274 gallons? Really? Yeah, that's right. We've got an emote for that. 342 pounds to gallons. Gosh. I need to double check this because we don't want to run out. 51 gallons. All right. So at the 100 LL. So 51. So I need more than this. All right. So how about let's go 30 on each side. That'll make sure we get us there. I need to make that adjustment in my SimBrief profile. All right. So, 41. All right, 41. See, that's what I had. All right, well, we'll be safe. We're at 60 gallons right now, so we're just gonna be extra safe here. Extra safe. Okay, so that's all in, and flight plan has been filed. Let's take a peek here and get this thing ready to go here. All that stuff is off. I think I have this thing set. I don't even know, honestly. I have persistent state set here, but hopefully with only one little flight. So read your engine hour. Sure, like I've got like 15 minutes. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. All right, 41, 41, 41. All right, so we're good. We're safe. We're safe. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. All right, Reno. Let's see the altimeter at Reno 3018. And that puts us at about 5,000 feet, which I think checks. 5,050 is what I'm seeing there. Cool, 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 cool. The Boeing add-ons for the Bravo. There's so many. Man, I came away from Flight Sim Expo just blown away with how much, like just how much there was in terms of flight sim peripherals. It's just like crazy. What a time to be a simma. Okay, gear is down, and let's just make sure everything is, nothing's popped here. Everything is off. Hey, Iowa Scotsman. What's going on, Ron? Good to see you, man. I did, by the way, get an auto ATC squawk code, and looks like they want us to squawk 55, 51. By the way, I purposely picked this area because there was no ATC. So I do want to test my comms, but I don't want to be in the middle of something crazy for this first full flight here. All right. It's windy, blowing my rudder around a little bit. All right, sweet. Let's do this. We're ready to go. Battery going, and we'll put the beacon and nav lights on, and we need to go. Let's see. We're going to start number 2, so we'll go. Whoops. Throttle and propeller full forward. Turn the boost pump on. We're going to turn the fuel pump on. Go. 1001, 1002, 3, 1004. Turn this off. Cut off. Go to about right there, crackage, and we're going to hope for the best. This is quite the cranky bird to start. I didn't flood it. Get a long crank. There she goes. Hey, we got it. Yeah, holy cow. It's a long cranky thing. Sleazy, that is the plan right now, my friend. CRT Thomas, let me see again if exclamation point route. Does this work? It's not working for me. Working for you guys? Why is it not working? Stand by. I am flying out of Reno Stead, Romeo Tango Sierra. Darn it. I don't know why that's not working, but that's where we're going. And here's the full route. It's pretty tough. Pretty tough. It is there to SWR to TBL. That's my full-on route. All right. There, let's get this number 1 going here. Quite the interesting start procedure, to say the least. Okay. 1001, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a little too much there. I might have just flooded it. It's like a sweet spot. Right about there. Here we go. Oh, dang it. Never mind. I got to do that again. Shoot, because I didn't have the fuel pump turned on. All right, let's try that again. 1001, 2, 3, and 4. That's what we want. Boost pump off. Back to cracked. And let's go. Waiting for it to catch, and then we throw the mixture full rich. If I haven't flooded it already or done something crazy. There it goes. Nice, 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 nice. Start. No, hey, Thomas, it's flying outside the US is awesome. And I think it's especially awesome for us US guys, right? Because it's just like we discover the world is huge and has so many cool places to fly. So yeah, man, I get it. I totally get it. All right, booster pumps are off. We can go ahead and turn everything on here. Avionics, autopilot. Looks like auto trim was left on accidentally. And all the radios on here. Looks like we've got alternators on. We're gonna let everything warm up here as we get rocking and rolling here. So I do need the COM1, COM2 will come on. And I think I have to put auto on here. This is part of kind of what I'm learning here, you guys. All right. This, by the way, this is the route here. We're going to be taking off from Stead down to the Palisades VOR and then into Tahoe. It's going to be just about an hour flight time. I don't need the high IFR. How about let's just do world map here. So right around Lake Tahoe should be pretty fun. Nice and scenic. And yeah, the weather's decent here. So I could almost shoot this thing visually, but I do want to practice flying some VORs. True slant alpha navigation. Speaking of slant alpha, by the way, he is currently broadcasting. If you guys are not already checking out Slanty, he is doing a little air show practice. His course air routine last year won best in show. So just in case you're wondering. All right, that's the Unicom frequency here from Reno, and then the Palisades VOR is 1320. See, I have no idea how well this thing tracks VORs. 2150 is our frequency to monitor there, right? Guard frequency, so we'll be good pilots and do that. Not worried about this just yet. Sleazy, I am. I'm flying the F-14. And actually, I'm doing the F-14 and I'm doing the flyby in the SR-71. Techie. Hey, man. How are you? All the low fuel. What the Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it that I don't have much fuel in. That's okay. We'll be all right. All right. Radio's on, and I flew that Globemaster last year. That was pretty fun. I'm less comfortable with my routine this year, although I have to admit I love the Tomcat. I just love it. It's such a cool plane. And the India Fox Teco guys are they've done a nice job creating this plane. Thomas, so let's see, on Thursday's the fly-in. Let me find you the advertisement here, my friend. But the Virtual USA Flying Club is hosting their 3rd annual air show at Galesburg. So here's what you want to do. It's 1 p.m. Eastern time on this coming Saturday, and you just want to bookmark this channel. Oh yeah, it's a really good air show. Jeffrey B is the master of ceremonies, and he is the place that you want to be. I'm gonna be streaming my 2 legs as well, but Jeffrey will have the whole deal, and he does the whole shtick. Man, he's awesome. Stug, what's going on? Yep. So again, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern is the air show, and it is the Virtual USA Flying Club, our 3rd air show, and the first 2 have been pretty good. This one's going to be next level, you guys. I promise you, it really is going to be awesome. I think we have 16 different performers, and yeah, it's just I don't know what to say. It's awesome. You'll enjoy it. You'll have a heck of a lot of fun. All right, wait a second. Whoa, hold on. Have sim link. It is actually, it's how would we put that? It's sim agnostic. I don't think that's right. It doesn't matter. There's some of us are going to be in 2024, some are going to be in Microsoft 2020, some are going to be in X-Plane. And so Jeffrey he'll be streaming his broadcast in X-Plane, because that's where he's done the bulk of his CSL work and things like that. And he uses X camera, which if you are familiar with that, that's a really cool little tool. But like we'll be flying in all the sims right now. Well, all 3 sims. I don't think anybody's in P3D. All right, one last thing I got to check while things warm up, and then we'll be on our way. They're wanting us to go off at 2:06. So let's brief this taxi and departure, and we'll be on our way. So yeah, here we are on the ramp. We're just going to kind of come back down Alpha to Alpha 1. We're going to have to cross, it looks like 3-2, and we have 7,600 feet. That's good. Hey, 66. Oh my goodness.
66.
JPC. My word. We're just talking air show, buddy. We got hopefully Sierra Thomas is going to be swinging by. He was not aware of the air show, so yeah, the pink triangle is good. It's good to know where you're at, right? Well, hello, Chris. Good to see you, Beethoven. Oh, holy moly, we got Texas One Flyboy as well. Wow.
Arch NDA Wave Melvin 12 TFB.
Man, Texas One Flyboy and Arch NDA, man, they made the epic road trip of road trips. Thanks for 37 months. Good to see you, and I am happy you made it home safely, buddy boy. Good to see you. It was such a pleasure to meet you at the expo and visit with you. Got to meet a lot of people. Got to meet Sleazy. I mean, it was awesome. Got to meet JPC in person for the first time.
Howdy, Texas.
It was fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So anyway, we're down here. We're gonna pop out of here on a 199 to the Palisades VOR. That's pretty much it. So it's a left-hand crosswind departure, and I'm hoping that we're warm by now. And it looks like, oh yeah, it looks like we're in great shape. Great shape. And we didn't pick a whole lot of extra fuel, so we need to make sure. Oh no, you're without electricity. Holy cow, Chris. Just battery power. All right. Well, don't, dude. I mean, save your battery power for the AC or something there, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in. Okay, well, we're ready, I think. We're gonna do what here? I think everything is good. We're good. I think we need to set our outbound course, don't we? We said 19er, and we're not going to be so worried about that per se, but that'll at least get us kind of headed in the right direction. There's 190, right about there. Okay, and then runway 26 is where we're heading out of, and that's over here. So, like I said, a little left-hand crosswind departure. I think we're ready to go. AC goes by 220, all others 110. So batteries are only for light TV. Shoot, that makes sense. I should have known. Should have known better. All right. Yeah, we got to go there. Stug. You know what? I think I'm on the US West server. I am brand spanking new, you guys. This is history in the making. My first stream in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So there's going to be some rough spots here at Reno traffic. November 11816. From the main ramp, we're going to be taxiing Alpha at runway 26, Reno Stead. So if you guys, by the way, as always, if you know some things that can help me out and are willing to share, I'm willing to listen. Pretty good altitude here. I might have to get up here and do some leaning. All right, looking good to the left and to the right. This plane has really cool hydraulic steering. And I don't know, you probably can't see it, but there's a little switch up here that you turn left and right with. It's kind of trippy. And Lieutenant Bob checked in too. Hey, Lieutenant Bob, you snuck in on me, my friend. Hello. Lieutenant Bob, you'd be happy to know that I got to get out and fly fish twice this week. And had a heck of a lot of fun. Caught some nice fish. Hope you were able to also get out and chase a couple of finned creatures in your neck of the woods. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. If I did, I apologize. I'm rusty. I took a couple weeks off. Had a really nice trip. Did a little vacation, end of the year type vacation. It was also ended up being like a combination of a anniversary trip and retirement, and then Flight Sim Expo was in there as well. And then I got home and I had family waiting for me, which was cool. My grandkids came out to visit for a week or so, and my brother came out for 4 or 5 days as well. And so like the last couple of weeks have just been awesome. What a blessing family and friends are. And anyway, but whenever you do something like that, right, things suffer a little bit. And man, oh man, I tell you what, when you don't turn your sim on in 2 weeks, things change. And you don't change them, but things change. It's like the world keeps moving. And there were some things that were not working for me. And anyway, I won't bore you with the details, but good to be here. Reno Stead traffic. Aerostar 816 is crossing runway 32 on Alpha. Reno Stead. Flipper Alloy. Hey, how's it going? First time chatter there, Flipper. Welcome in. Good to see you. Stug, I'm so sorry. For some reason, my route command is not working. Let me manually tell you the exclamation point route should work. I don't know why it's not. But let me get pulled over here, sir, and I will tell you where we're going. We're at Reno Stead, and we're going down to South Lake Tahoe. Yeah, Lieutenant Bob, it's been a really warm spring. We had a couple of days here last week where the temperatures dipped a little bit, 15, 20 degrees. Man, the fish just got super active, and it was really, really a lot of fun. All right, so let me, I don't know why. This is one of those things where, again, if you don't frickin' stream for a while, like, stuff doesn't work. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing, but this is the route. If anyone's interested in flying along, this will be the first route. We're going to fly again. We're going to fly another route after this, but this is a little like 1 hour sort of, let's see if we can get the Aerostar from point A to point B type route. But yeah, that's where we're going. Flipper, yeah, buddy, I tell you what, I have been so excited about this airplane for a long time. Well, really ever since they started advertising that they were going to do one, and then of course they had the problem with actually the gear failure, which basically scrapped the plane that they bought. Right, was a total loss. And I thought, oh man, it's a done deal. They're not going to do it, but they did. They stuck with it, and yeah, I'm really excited to learn it. I don't know much about it. I've flown the Avia 71 in X-Plane, and it's been pretty fun, but this one here is at a whole new level, so I'm really, really excited to learn. Reno Stead traffic. Aerostar 816 is departing runway 26. Will be left-hand crosswind departure. Reno Stead. Yep, native 2024, and that was one of a couple of things that, so I just have made the jump. So I've been a Microsoft 2020 and an X-Plane 12 guy really for a long time, and this plane kind of was the one that pushed me over the top in terms of making the jump. I was hoping to wait until after our Virtual USA Flying Club air show, because I had 2020, working pretty well. I just didn't want to mess anything up leading into the air show. But I had some quirky things happen, and anyway, ultimately this plane, I was just like, you know what, let's do it. We've got a week before the show, and let's see, let's just see what happens. And it's been so far so good. I've got the F-14 installed, and it's working, and now this plane is also working, and so it's been a good transition so far. We've got airspeed, and we're going to be getting a little bit light on the front wheel here. There we go. Positive right there's the gear. I am going to climb until we get kind of past the terrain here, and well, good fixing. So what's going on, Brett?
Fixie.
You are correct, sir. And in fact, this was I purchased this the day it came out, even though I didn't even have 2024 really configured. But I'm like, I'm doing it. I this and the Providence scenery were my two first 2024 purchases. Oh, we're getting little CHT warnings here. Let me pull back a little on the RPMs. Hey, we've got Rat Hole coming in. What's up, Rat Hole? Good to see you guys. All right, I think we're clear and we can start to make our turn. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. First stream history on the Melvin Leroy channel, by the way. First stream in Microsoft 2024. First stream in the A2A Piper Aerostar 600. And apparently I've turned right towards the highest bit of terrain that we have in the area. So, you know, what the hey, right? Besides that, everything's cool. It does say low fuel, but that's because I took out fuel and I have double what I think I need, but who knows? Yeah, those pesky CHT. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, you know what? Everything's green and happy over here, right? The very first departure, by the way, was kind of cool and a little scary at the same time. I had a major, and I mean major, split in manifold pressure. And I'm like, okay, we're not in Kansas anymore. And it was not a pretty situation. All right, heading mode. We're in. We're going to go ahead and we've got bad attitude. We're going to pitch up a little bit here, hopefully. And we're going to track this guy inbound. We're 30 miles away, so we'll stay on the heading here until we get where we need to be. But yeah, how about that? How about that little guy, huh? What an absolute beast of an airplane. There's probably a way, and I don't know, but there's probably a way to change the livery to be my tail number, but you know, what the heck. Power's back. All right. But the issue when the power comes back is that the internet stops every time. Well, Chris, I'll understand if you're in and out. I mean, I get that. No doubt about that. But the main thing, just yeah, keep your family nice and cool and yeah, don't worry about us. We'll be here when you come back on. 10,000, by the way, is our filed altitude. Oh yeah, you just flew the Dakotas and around in Wyoming. Nice. Look, Raleigh, where'd you go to, if you don't mind me asking? As a Wyoming guy myself, I'm interested. So I wonder if I will. Let's do this. Let's click the nav. Yeah, it's going to chase it a little bit here. So I was born in South Dakota, as most of you know, and then now I currently live in Wyoming. I have most of my life. So I know this country a little bit. Coming up on 10,000. And I'm going to click the altitude. And work. Power back just a little bit. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Choosy. So yeah, so here's and again, I have no idea what the power settings are, but I'm not in a hurry here. So Let's try 20 and 23. Again, we're just kind of also looking at these, which are fine. I do think I peaked out maybe a little bit on the climb out, which is why I had the warnings there. And I could probably stand to lean a little bit here as well, but I don't really. That process is, again, I'm not super familiar with what I need to do to actually lean it correctly. So, oh, Jackson Hole to West Yellowstone. Heck yeah, man. Flew the, oh, it was the Dakota that you flew around Wyoming. I got you. I thought you were talking about North, South Dakota and Wyoming. Yeah, the frickin' DC-3 is a great plane to fly around anywhere, but, yeah, I agree. It's a great aircraft. All right, so we missed the outbound radio a little bit. It's kind of struggling to pick it up. Kind of interesting here, but I'm guessing it's going to kind of come back to the right here and pick up our outbound track. We're only 22 miles away. This is, as everybody knows, early access, so there's some things, you know, that are still going to get worked out. When we get to the Palisades VOR, we are going to turn inbound on a 130 heading, and we only have 21 miles to run. Yeah, so there, it's trying to pick it up. Trying to. Might have a little bit of a crosswind here. Oh, there it goes. Kind of making that turn. Oh, multiplayer is borked. Oh, dang. Well, you know what, Stuggy? It could also be that I don't have something turned on correctly either. I don't even know if I have multiplayer on. I am connected to VATSIM, so at least there's that. But it could partially be on my end as well. But there's been some weird things going on. V-Pilot's been kicking me off all morning long, or all afternoon long too. So, I mean, I don't know. But I'll be on the ground here shortly at Tahoe, and then we'll find another place to fly. This is the only aircraft I have installed, so I don't have a lot of choices. Although you got to kick out of knowing that my grandson, the junior first officer, an absolute blast flying the hot air balloon. No, I'm sorry. The blimp. He flew the blimp all over the place. Oh, hey, hello. That is mapped to something. What? Oh, that's mapped to throttle. Okay, there you go. Didn't realize that. We're gonna just not touch that button anymore. But yeah, he had a ton of fun. Spent some time in the sim flying around, and tried to fly. He likes helicopters, and he likes the 747. And so we tried to fly in that a little bit. Man, we're getting the heck kicked out of us here. What's the deal? So he wasn't. I told him. I said, look, dude, the 747 is probably okay, but helicopters are maybe a little bit too much for you right now. He's 8. Red Baron, what's up? First time chatter. What's going on, Red Baron? Good to see you, Red Baron. You're not the Red Baron that comes over from the Flights with Joel channel, are you? Because if so, I tip my hat to you. You're an outstanding virtual aviator. But welcome in either way. Good to see you. So we tried a helicopter, and that didn't go well. And then the 747, he did okay. But he liked that hot air balloon, because it's, or gosh dang it, not hot air balloon, that Zeppelin, the blimp. So, whoa,
Subscribing.
whoa.
747, clean up the
4 whole
slot.
years. Would y'all look at that?
That's crazy, Pentagon. I would do the math on that. 48 months and 4 years. That's a conversion of some sort. And good fixins. There it is. Queen of Disguise. That's right. That's right. Oh, red heron. Okay, but you're over there as well. Well, you know what? I thought your handle looked familiar there. Well, welcome in. Like I say, either way, good to have you, and hope you are having a good Tuesday. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. Well, Flipper, yeah, you know, so his main issue, beyond the fact that helicopters are tough to fly, is he can't reach the pedals in my setup. He's just not quite tall enough yet. And I think as soon as he gets the pedals, he's got a pretty good feel. Like, you know, he's a 2025 kid, right? He gets technology and he gets peripherals and mouses and all that. Like, he's like, that's not the issue, but he just can't reach the anti-torque pedals. And so until he just gets a little taller, he's in trouble. All right, do we have some lighting here? I hope, maybe, kind of. What do we have? Oh, look at that. Wow, nice. Oh, really? And I haven't tried to do anything as far as flying any of the default helicopters, and the only one I have right now, because I don't think the HPG, I don't think any of the high performance group helicopters are compatible yet. I don't know if the Toag's Hangar is either, but I've got the Llama. That's my favorite helicopter right now in Microsoft Flight Sim. 6 miles to go, by the way. And I should make a note here. So I haven't had a chance to mess around. 2285 is CTAF when we get down to Tahoe, by the way. But it's interesting. If I've heard some people talk a little bit about the controls and the bindings and how that's still kind of an issue. I'm still so new to the whole process. I'm just happy that I'm this far, if I'm being honest with you. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the whole, like, I get sort of what they're doing, but at the same token, like, I don't know that I'm necessarily being the most efficient when it comes to mapping my new bindings. But you don't, like, you just can't learn unless you just jump in there and get your hands dirty. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Red Baron, what is there a good 2024 helicopter right now out there that you like? I mean, are any of the Cowan Sim helis okay, or has Toag? I think Toag right now is like, he's got some of the best helicopters out there. Takes time and patience. So I was doing the math, speaking of Pentagon, and so I kind of, like, I'm in the modern era, I guess, of flight simming for me, because I did a little bit of flight simming a long time ago, you know, but I don't, like, I'm not a 35-year flight simmer guy. Like, yeah, I did something in the very first version of Microsoft Flight Sim or whatever, but I don't consider myself a guy that's been doing it since the 90s or whatever. Some guys have, but not me. So for the modern era, for me, so I started I got back into it with Google Earth Flight Sim. That was the flight sim at the time. It's now Geo Flight Sim, and they actually had a booth at Expo, which was kind of cool. All right, we're gonna make our turn inbound here. But anyway, so FSX is how I kind of got back into it. Then I moved to P3D version 4, then version 5, then X-Plane 11, then X-Plane 12, then Microsoft 2020, and now in 2024. So I'm in my 7th sim. And if I'm being honest with you, man, it's like, it was kind of hard to motivate myself to go through the whole process of just the config stuff, man. Save your community folder. Most stuff from 2020 except deliveries work in 24. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I do have that, and I use that. It's a must. It's a must. And that's this plane here is a result of add-on linker because I have it saved in a different place and all that stuff. So yeah, add-on manager, add-on linker. I think that's what you're saying. It's huge. Weather at South Lake Tahoe, winds 210 at 10, gusting 20. So we are going to be looking at runway 18. Yeah, and I'm really thankful for that, Beethoven, because I have really enjoyed using that tool. And yeah, I don't know what I'd do without it. All right, so South Lake Tahoe, we are, this is a 21-mile leg, so we're 3 miles out. Yeah, we'll make some calls here. We're going to just land to the south. Fixie, you're where I'm at. You've got a ton of stuff that you don't really use from the TO, and it's just nice to start clean. Well, Chris, I'm not gonna do that because of exactly the comment that Good Fixins put. I've just got a lot of. I would much rather just take piece by piece things that I need as I need them, just because I need to do some spring cleaning for sure. But I've heard that most of the 2020 stuff now is working. Well, I shouldn't say that. A lot of the 2020 stuff, scenery-wise, is working in 2024, so that's good. One of the things that I did, Pixie and Kevin as well, and this is kind of a didn't really. I'm not exactly hauling butt here, am I? 140? Am I? Like, I'm not getting. Why am I not going very fast? Do I have flaps out or something weird? It's not very fast for this plane. I don't know. We'll have to look at that. Oh, look at my manifold pressures at 15. Yeah, I backed off way too much on the power, I think. But anyway, it's okay. We don't need to speed up now that we're 20 miles away. But one of the things that Conti did that I latched onto, and it's helped me out a lot, is I have I made a folder for my sceneries, and I called it Delete After Flight. and so on those, like, because we fly a lot of, you and I have the same problem. We fly a lot of events, virtual USA Flying Club events, or Friday Night Ops, or whatever, and you get these cool, and they are cool, freeware sceneries from the TO. But before you know it, you got like 50 of them in there, and if they don't all get updated or something weird happens, like, it can cause some serious problems. So that's helped me out a lot to just have that that little temporary, it's almost, just to get rid of it after you're done flying, and you're good to go type of deal. So that's helped me out a lot. The Phoenix is the beta's working in 24. Okay, cool. Nice. Make the links so you can switch and try them with 24 for, yeah, there you go. Oh, PMDG as well. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, PMDG one is the one I really want. I mean, I do like the Phoenix stuff, but we're picking up speed now. But yeah, I'd love to have that PMDG stuff, and I don't want to have to buy the new freaking 777 just for 2024. Most everything you had, Ron, works in 24. Well, I'm looking forward to messing around with it. South Lake Tahoe traffic, November 11816 is a white Aerostar, 15 miles north of the field. We're descending 8,000 feet inbound for runway 16. Correction, runway 18. Dude, I was so happy when I saw you post that picture. That plane, that really does look like a fun airplane. All right, let's do this. I hope you guys are okay. We're gonna mess around, fly this plane here. South Lake Tahoe traffic, Aerostar 816 is on a right base runway 18. It's an extended base, so we're still 10 miles north. Descending 7,500 South Lake Tahoe. That's a long radio call. I gotta slow down. This plane, by the way, historically, I'm not an Aerostar like expert by any means, but from what I've read, it's not the easiest plane to hand fly. It's a little unsteady. How's that song go? Okay, where are we at here? I think I'm off. Where's my airport? Oh, it's over there. I'm low. I'm a little bit low. All right, let's pitch up. This is default. Everything you see is, scenery-wise, is default, by the way. I'm going to put a notch of flaps in. But I did get the Excelsior Platinum version of 2024, so it came with quite a few bespoke sceneries. And this South Lake Tahoe is one of them, so that's right where the Richies lived. Oh, man. That's right, Fixie. See. And it was good hanging out with you, Brett. Can't believe it's already been a week. Okay, no idea what the V speeds are with this plane. By the by, we're going to go gear down. South Lake Tahoe traffic, Aerostar 816 is on final runway 18, South Lake Tahoe. I see a little red line there, so we're going to try to stay north of that, but you're about to witness the first ever landing of the Piper Aerostar in Microsoft 2024. So buckle up. Phone your friends, wake the neighbors. This is one you won't want to miss. Now we're going to get around this tree. That's unfortunate. I feel like we need a little more power here. Yeah, I feel like we need a lot more power. We're going to pretend the tree is not there. Hope I don't have collidables on. I don't think I do. I think I turned them off. We're going to find out. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, we're way high now. Down we go. See how this first landing goes. Whoa. 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 Be a plunker. Oh, a little bit of a little ay. All right. That wasn't too bad for a first ever landing in a sim. Do some breakage. Got hydraulic steering here.
Cargo fire.
John, what is up? Welcome in, Cargo Fire. Laps coming up. We can catch the high speed here. Go. South Lake Tahoe traffic. Aerostar 816 is clearing runway 18, South Lake Tahoe. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, everybody. We're clear there. Clear there. And let's just find a spot here somewhere to park. Feel Like this is a pretty fancy spot here. We're no G6 or anything, but we can pull up here, I think, can't we? Oh, there's a little sim freeze, pause, stutter. Yeah, I did survive. So let's go here, and we are going to shut down, and we're going to figure out where else we're going to fly. And we might even, boy, we're really stuttery here on the ground for some reason. I don't know why. Looking around, yeah, we're okay there. All right, I don't know what happened there, but parking brake is activated. Activato tomato. Probably have to turn all this business off first. And whoops, I just turned stuff on, didn't I? Off, 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 off. And I don't think I didn't turn anything else on. But we only climbed to 10,000 feet, so we're fine. All right, so we'll cut these. Okay, that's fine. We'll let everything kind of chilling out here. Hey, Flipper Alloy, you are welcome. Thanks for coming in, man. That's the main thing. I'm here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. By the by, we'll be here Thursday again about this time to do our little flight into Galesburg for the flight show coming up here, the third annual Virtual USA Flying Club Air Show. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. So yeah, midnight Zulu, about 8 o'clock East Coast time. All right. Yeah, Uncle Mel's tree trimming. This is true. So let's do this. That was fun. That was pretty cool. All right, so where are we? We are over here. So we may have to portage. What the heck's going on? We got things happening here. Could we be? Is Sedona's down here? We could do a Sedona action, couldn't we? Albuquerque, we've got what is AEG? Double Eagle. Oh, well, what the heck, man? Maybe we could fly down into here, or we could, like I say, we could portage ourselves. Tucson. Yeah, we got some. Okay, so I feel like as much fun as I had flying out here. Sorry, guys, my eyes. I think what I'd like to do maybe is kind of swing down where we have some ATC. Does that sound okay to you guys? Do you have a preference? I'm just totally winging it tonight, by the way. But what if we went down? What if we flew Tucson to Double Eagle? What would that be? How long of a flight? That's not a typical. Oh, it's 2.5 hours. It's a little bit of a longer flight, but might be kind of fun to do. All right, so let's do this. Let's go main menu. Main menu. Free flight, and then we can take a little stretch break, and we can do that. TUS. So I don't think any of this. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. We got a little. Maybe we don't go Tucson, Sedona. We could go Sedona to Double Eagle. What does that do to our flight plan? I want to give you guys, the best. Oh, that helps a little bit. Grand Canyon to Sedona. That'd be a beautiful flight, like in a Coyote or something. All right. You found me on the Twitch live list. Oh, cool. Very cool. Well, I'm happy you swung by, and we've got kind of a fun community here. So if you head back our way, I think you're going to enjoy. And yeah, if not, It was cool hanging out with you. So, all right, we got a little bit of a time spent 50 on the Aerostar. It's early access Flipper Alloy. So like if you're not a huge guy that loves, all that Aerostar business, it's probably not worth, it might be worth waiting for, but they've pushed an update out and like you saw the result. It's a point A to point B flight and life is good. Hey, Parker, what's going on? Good to see you, Bill. So if we go Sedona, we're out of uncontrolled airspace. We could pick up a little pop up IFR into Double Eagle. Could do that. What do you think? Is that all right? You want to do that? The reason I'm leaning towards that is because that at least gives us 1 out of 2. Or maybe we go from Double Eagle to Sedona. Get our clearance. Now we'll go Sedona into Double Eagle. Let's do it that way. So if you're gonna fly a new flight plan, Double Eagle will be the arrival, Sedona to the departure, and so you're good, Flipper. That's cool. I want everybody to know, like I bought it because I am just a big fan. The airplane is super cool, and I'm taking the risk of it being not quite fully done, but pretty darn close. All right, now here's the kicker. If we do Sedona to Double Eagle, we're slant alpha, so we've got to be smart about this here. All right, it's been a long time since I built a flight plan that is slant alpha. We could go here, Zuni. Ooh, that's putting us on the Lavon 3. Let's see what the Lavon 3 is. It oh, wait a minute. What is that? Okay, we could do that. Connoisseur of fine airplanes. Italian hands, cargo fire. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman. That's without a doubt a huge reason why I said yep to this. I said yes to the dress. All right, Sedona to Double Eagle 2. You're selective with your purchases, but most of the core aircraft aren't great. That's actually putting it kind of mildly, Flipper. And I didn't realize just how kind of shaky the default 2024 airplanes were until I started messing with them. And I'm like, oh man. Yeah, no. That doesn't work. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? I think this is pretty darn close. Looks like they're giving us oats. Where's oats? Oh yeah, oats is right there. Okay, we can do that. All right, so I've got a new flight plan here for us. Give me 1 second. I will put this in. Iowa Scotsman, you're the same way. Yeah, Flipper Alloy, thank you. Like, I mean, they have potential, right? But we've talked a lot, and a lot of people have talked a lot about, like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to release a sim with aircraft that are in the state that they sometimes are. So I'll leave it at that. You guys know what I'm saying. All right, so here is the new flight plan. Sedona off runway 3 to Oats to INW to Zulu Uniform November on the Lavin 3 into Double Eagle 2. And let's see. Ooh, man, yeah, if you're jumping on the Xbox, you really have to be selective for sure. Okay, this probably disconnected me from... Yes, it did. All right, we'll reconnect. And... am I here? Yes, I am. Sedona. Okay, we're in. All right, that'll be good. I'm trying to get things pre-filed here. And we're going to consider ourselves slant alpha today, even though technically I know this airplane could be a lot of different things. Ooh, we're getting fog. Let's open up. Do you want to try a different, should we try a different GPS unit? Let's try something else. So I'm bummed because the GTN 750 does work in this, but I don't, for some reason I don't have it as an option here, and I don't know why. My TDS, I'm going to restart it right now, and it is connected, but it is not. Of course, I might have to get out and come back in for it to. Anyway, I can't make it work, I guess, at the end of the day, and that's okay. So, but we can do, if we wanted, we could do a 430 unit with the Collins. We could do the 530 with the Collins, or we could do a little dual. You know, I'm down. Should we test one of these out? Should we test it out? About a 430 with the Collins. Let's see how this goes. And then I'll keep working on trying to get the 750 at NXI Cadillac of GPS units there. Maybe we can get that in there. All right. Did I get that flight plan filed? 9,000 feet? Is that all they're giving us? Is that enough? Yeah. Yeah, as I look at it, it is enough. So here's the airways that we're going to be on. And out of here, no, it's not enough. We need 10,800 there. So I need to file at 11,000. Then I can get to 9,000 here and be fine. And then once we're inbound here, we're good to go. So I think what I'll do is I'll file at 11,000. This is what I'm looking at, by the way, guys. So it had us at Slant Alpha, boom, off the blocks. Ooh. No, we're more like, it'd be like 130 plus. I'm going to take a little break here to use the restroom. So let's say 0145. And I'm going to say 11,000 eastbound, 221. Yeah, we'll try to get that. Hour and 17 minutes. That should be perfect. That should be perfect. All right, we are filed and good to go. Pure luck. Hey, it is. And I don't know why, pure luck. Honestly, I have reached out in the Discord and asked about it, and then somebody else instantly had almost the same question as me. He was able to make his unit appear, but nothing's working on it. So I don't know. This just got an update a couple days ago, and I don't know if the update maybe has changed something with the TDS, or the TDS just isn't caught up. I don't know, but I'm running the latest version of the GTN 750 NXI, so I know it's not that, unless they just need to push out a little update. This, by the way, and hello, Pure Luck. Bonsoir. This is the Aerostar, the Piper Aerostar 600 from A to A. All right, I said I was going to do this like 5 times. Let me, if you don't mind, let me take a quick break, and I'll be right back. It does have a little bit of a Duke feel to it, doesn't it? You're like, how does the Duke, is the Duke working? I'm going to stop asking that question because you guys are going to get tired of it. All right, let's get back in. Let's get rolling here, you guys. Connected here. And I think before I leave, I think I'm going to try to get clearance. Since we're IFR, now we could technically we could take off VFR and pick up our pop-up. Actually, let's do that. Take off VFR, pick up the pop-up IFR. But we need to make sure that we are flying. There is a departure here. Biter 1. We want to make sure we're flying this, okay? Because last time we were down here, I was flying with Boozy Sheep, and we got scolded because we were not on the Biter 1 departure. So we're going to fly the Biter 1. What it does basically is just brings us around here. It's an obstacle clearance deal, and then we can get the oats and we can be on our way. I should have filed that too, but you know what? Actually, if we're just departing VFR, yeah, you know what? We'll fly it anyway, just because it's going to be responsible and it's going to keep us hopefully out of terrain here, and we need all the help we can get. All right, let's get it going here. We've spawned back in, but I think all my so my let's set the parking brake. We've got the gear down and everything I think is good to go. Fuel and payload. Yeah, so if I'm departing VFR, so Fixie, here's my question. I actually did file an IFR flight plan on VATSIM. So would I be considered right now IFR? Or can I still depart VFR and pick up that pop-up? I'm opting for number 2. I'm going to try to depart VFR and pick up the pop-up IFR. Yeah. So any real world pilots or anybody with a little bit more knowledge than me, let me know what I should do here. All right. What did we need for fuel? Man, I am so rusty at all of this, you guys. 500 and oh God, dang it. 15 pounds. Gee, many Christmas. I wish we could go pounds to gallons. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Um, yeah. So Red Baron, I could technically I could depart here VFR and then pick up a pop-up IFR into Double Eagle, but I have already filed an IFR flight plan. So if I've already filed an IFR flight plan and I'm here on the ground, do I need to go through the process of getting IFR clearance before I leave, or because I'm at an uncontrolled airport right now? All right, 515 pounds, gallons. 61 gallons. So if I'm at 46 gallons on each side, I'm really good to go. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. And hey, you know what? We're still just me. I'm the only guy that I'm going to put in danger here so far. Okay, that's set. Flight plan is filed. Altimeter here is 3021. Got this weird eye twitch thing going on. It's driving me nuts. You know, I think I'm probably going to do that just to be safe, Red Baron. Just to be safe. And maybe what'll happen is I'll tune in and listen and see how busy he is. And if he's super busy, I might just depart and then just pick it up and say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I'll do it next time." Oh, sure, Stuggy. What? So is there something I can do here to check on that? Yeah, tell me what I need to do. Probably this right here, right? No. The shut up part. My bot is super ultra mom, so it gets you on everything. It's okay. So settings, okay. And so, all right, so Stug, I'm gonna say this. Like, I want to see people who are on VATSIM flying. I don't want to see the 12-year-old kid that's flying the F4, in front of me all day long. So is online, okay. Settings, online, okay. So this will give you, so other players can see me. So all right, so let me stop again, because I don't know the question to this is, if I'm connected to VATSIM and you're on 2024, can we see each other? Yeah, you're right. Actually, Red Baron, you're right. Because I want to be able to see my friends too. So I'm gonna turn that on. Yeah, all right. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. All right. So, but I also know that at least I heard that if you're not flying in 2024, also that someone else in 2024 can't see you regardless, and I don't want that either. All right, so we'll roll with it. But the other thing is too, if you have multiplayer on, I don't want to be lining up for the runway and have somebody that's not on VATSIM on final and me freaking out like, is that live traffic or we'll mess with it. We'll figure it out. All right, here we go. We need battery. We need beacon, nav. We're going to start, we got the fuel pump on already. We're going to start number 2. Let's see, let's get all this stuff here. Great, that goes there. Go 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Boom. Off. Booster pump off. Throttle crackage. And let's see what happens. There, prop. Man, sometimes it takes a long time to get started. Almost there. Oh, you want it. You want it. I didn't have enough throttle in. Oh, Peerluck says when someone annoying is flying too close, you just change servers. And so you can do that in 24 pretty easily. It's the same thing. Just go up to settings. You can probably do that, I'm assuming. So much to learn, you guys. I'm an old dog. Can I learn another new trick? I don't know. I don't know. Not engine 2 started. Or, yep. Ba-da-ba-da. That's good. Boost pump off. Boost. Oh, no. Hold on. That's fuel. We got to keep the fuel on or the engine doesn't want to run. All right. There and there. $1,001, $1,002, $1,003, $1,004. Boom. I know, Stuggy. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I promise I'll unblock that. It's not you, it's me. We call it the mom bot, by the way, because it's on full mom mode all the time. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. There we go. Wow, that cranks forever. Does it always take that long? All right, best practice is to shut it down at busy airports if you're using VATSIM. Or if someone spawns in the F-18 and buzzes you. All right. Gotcha. All right, well, we'll give it a try. Like, I don't do multiplayer very often. And so it's good for me to learn. How do I shut this door? Thank you. That's a cool little freaking door, isn't it? Right? Am I right? I'm right. You know I'm right. Okay. Boom. Shakalaka. I left the DME on. Whoops, sorry about that. Avionics Master, autopilot. Boy, that's not like the amount of fuel I have in there. Sleazy, yeah, man. It's I don't have it optimized. I'm sure there's things I can tweak, but 24 is cool, and I'm excited to see if it performs. I've been hearing from everybody that it performs great, better than 2020, so I'm excited about that. But I was kind of at the point with Microsoft 2020 that I didn't have any choice. Every one of my airplanes has this glitch where they want to pitch to the right or roll to the right. I mean, the elevators are stuck in the max up position, and it's the weirdest thing. And so I had thought I had a little solution to it, but apparently not, because when I came back after my trip and FS Expo and all that good stuff, every single plane was doing it, from the F-14 to the J3 Cub to the A320. And I'm like, all right, I can't live like this. Cannot go through another 2 days of troubleshooting and checking old forum posts and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, if I'm going to spend 2 days working on crap, I'm going to move to the sim of the future, even though I know it's not there. And at least I feel like I'm making progress to where the sim is going. Yeah, SU3, and SU3 is supposed to come out like this week. Did I read that right? maybe this week. So yeah, it just made sense on so many levels. The only thing I was nervous about, again, was our air show. And I had the F-14 at a workable state. And I was like, I'm going to hang on until Saturday, and then I'll redo everything. And, but yeah, it was not going to work. 2020 crashes for you on launch. Yeah, you're going to uninstall and reinstall. And I did that. And it wasn't bad because it was a chance to do the spring cleaning thing that Good Fixins was talking about. But there just kind of comes a time, and I knew it was not it was not going to be very long before I actually had to just make the move, and so it's okay. I'm all right with that. I think 2024 is at a spot where there's enough airplanes that I like, that I keep myself, entertained, and maybe you guys can be halfway entertained as well, but doesn't fully shut down. Oh yeah, that's
Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu automated weather observation 0100 Zulu. Wind 040 at 15. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature tree 4C. Dew point 8C. Altimeter tree 021. Kilo Sierra Echo
okay.
Zulu
That's
automated
good.
weather observation.
Ooh, there's some things I need to shut off.
Wind 040 at 15. Visibility
Okay,
10.
23 nothing is
Sky condition
CTAF.
clear. Temperature tree 4C.
Set that up.
Dew point 8C. Altimeter.
And then, yeah, sorry, Stug. I don't know what's going on. This is, again, it's the weirdest thing. Oh, I know why it's not. This is me being an idiot. Try it again. Try it now, Stug. I didn't have the command activated in chatbot. Ah, what a knucklehead. And do I have, actually, now that I say that, do I have the right route in there? No, I don't. I have the old route. Holy cow, this stream, it is without a doubt it's the most professional, well run stream you've ever been a part of. I know. All right. So still didn't work for you, son of a gun. Yeah, there we go. All right. I don't know. It's not as polished as your stream, Pure Luck. You're the bar, man. You're the bar, dude. And it's crazy how quickly you lose it when you don't stream for a couple weeks. All right. So I'm not going to be able to use this GPS unit because I can't put a waypoint in. All right. What am I missing here? Can't. All right, hang on. I don't want to do that. Clear. I can't get a cursor in here, you guys. What am I missing? Okay, well, you walks. I walk so you can run. That's right. All right. Well, you know what? I'm not going to argue with the GPS guys. Let's just do this. Let's go. Just go back to this. We're doing everything slant alpha anyway, so I just won't have a very good wait, right click the cursor knob. All right, let me try that again. Right click the cursor knob. I have GTN 430. Okay, right click the. All right, flight plan. Right click the cursor knob. So that bumps me, and then I'm right click. Oh, hey, there you go. All right. Now we're talking, baby. All right, here we go. And I can even do. Thanks, Doug. Stuggy, what is up, my friend? Thank you so much for helping out. Sedona, press enter to escape. To accept, I can't. Why can't I accept it? There we go. And then we need procedures. We need a departure because they're going to want us on this biter 1 business off of 2-1. Is it 2-1 they want us off of? Is it? Or is it? I think we might be. We might be off the other. So Windsor 050 at 15. So I'm not going to take runway 21. There's no way. I'm taking runway 3. All right, I got to look at this, you guys. I'm sorry. Let's unload. Let's import sim brief. Yeah, this is why it didn't give me the biter. We're going to be departing to the north, aren't we? And I don't think there is a departure to the north. Yeah, biter is all. It's all off of runway 21. So that means I've got to get my butt up and over the top of the freaking terrain here. With just a right hand turn to Oats. I'm nervous about this, guys, because you saw how I climbed out of Reno. It was not the best in the West. So Oats, I only have to get up to 6,800. All right. Okay. I don't know why I'm so worried. That's not going to be that bad. All right. So I don't have to worry about, I can clear that. I don't need an approach, or I don't need a departure. I can go straight to Oats. Got to use the crazy OATES. OATES. There we go. Oats. And then INW. Winslow. Standing on a corner. Unfortunately, I can't follow the Victor 1-2. Hey, we on first time chatter. Thank you, Stug. Yes, 8-8 Piper Aerostar. Welcome in, first time chatter. We on, good to see you. So the Victor 1-2 airway, fortunately for us, goes directly from Winslow to the Zulu uniform November. Don't have to worry about that, basically. Yeah, we're messing around with the Aerostar and basically finding out what we don't know, and then Stug is helping us out with that part. Between Stuggy and Sleazy and them's my shoes, we're good to go. All right, now I do need a procedure here because we are going to fly the Lavin 3. We filed it anyway. You know what? I should have looked at this before we filed. I want to make sure this isn't a jet-only deal. Yeah, it does have a transition level, but turbo jets. It doesn't say. It doesn't say turbojets only, so I think we're all right. And if we're not, then the guy's going to tell us here. Here, post haste. All right, imp. So it's not Sedona that we want. It's KAEG double eagle. Whoops. KAEG. And what do we say? Lavin 3. There we go. Off of ZUN. Okay. Runway. Runway. 4. Sweet. That's in. Okay, I think we have a flight plan. Ladies and gentlemen. Boats to Winslow to Zune to... Okay. Yeah. Still don't see me have set all players. All right, so let's do this again. Here to... It was online, right? You said? Multiplayer. No, it was... Oh, I have to... It's okay. So live players... I have to put this to all... Real-time online. Real-time online, is that what I want? I know there's a little bit of a buffer here. Is that the one I want? And then the other thing that I don't know is if I have, like, I might have labels turned on too. All right, I'll hold on for a second just to make sure that's what you're talking, Stug. We're just messing around, man. It's a Tuesday night, right? What else you gonna do? Main menu. Oh, you got to get all the way out. Okay. All right, buddy. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Aircraft. I'm just gonna leave it at that, and then I'll make a note of that for next time. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate you walking me through that stuff, because that's what I really want. Is I want to learn how to do this stuff. Oh, and it kicked me out of. It kicked me off of. Pilot. All right, now we're connected again. So I am in the Albuquerque area, and it's only center. So
Southwest 950, expect vectors for the visual approach, runway 26.
Okay, roger that. We'll plan for the vectors visual 26, Southwest 950.
Okay, well, we're hearing him. That's a good thing. And, okay, Mike. Welcome in, Mike, by the way. Yeah, that's kind of what Stuggy was saying. All right. Albuquerque Center, November 11816.
November 11816, Albuquerque Center.
Yeah, good evening. We're on the ground, Sedona. I'd like to pick up IFR into Double Eagle.
November 11816, roger, cleared at Double Eagle. Airport via as filed, maintain 1000. Departure frequency with me, squawk 5547, hold for release.
Cleared as filed, 11,000. Departure with you, 5547, and hold for release, November 11816.
November 11816, read back correct. Advise number 1 for departure this frequency. Frequency change is approved.
Advise number 1, frequency change approved, November 11816.
Double 1024, contact.
Back over to Sedona. And we're almost ready to fly here. 40 minutes later. I'm just gonna warn you guys, it's gonna be like this for a little while until I get my sea legs back under me here.
Traffic, citation 114 Papa, clear, runway 3, departing the area to the northeast, last call, Sedona.
Whiskey Papa. Get a man, Brett. Whiskey Papa. I know that guy. All right, let's taxi down to runway 3. Sedona traffic, Aerostar number 11816 on the taxi runway 3, Sedona. Heck yeah, man. All right, so I don't have taxi lights on this bad boy, do I? No, I don't. Boom. Here we go. That's where we're going. We're gonna have to miss the tug dude. So I'm gonna go here for a moment. Try to miss him. Hopefully we did. Oh, this hydraulic steering thing is a trip, man. It is an absolute trip. Oh gosh. It needless to say, it's not super responsive. You can see again up here. You can see the switch that you use apparently to taxi this bird. It's sort of like the Aerostar's version of nose wheel steering, but I use a little differential braking to help the turn as well. Oh man, I am not very good at it. Okay, we're clear left. Whiskey Papa is the only other dude I heard on frequency. Well, there we go. Taxiing's been way worse. Way worse. Flying Fox, what's up? And right landing light is listed as taxi light under the control binding. Oh, okay. Ooh, gosh, I was going way too fast. Right taxi light. Thank you. I am wading through the mountain of documentation that comes with the A to A stuff, and then Continuum. Yeah, so that would be taxi. Okay, cool. And then we're going to go to there. Obviously, Continuum has shared some fantastic resources as well, so it's really cool. Really cool. All right, we're up and out, and we need to turn to Winslow, which is on 112.16, which is actually we're going to Coat. Oh yeah, so I can go GPS here. Wait, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm going to go GPSS. Sedona traffic, Aerostar 816, departing runway 3, Sedona. And I think I will just take the intersection here. Not because I think I have awesome performance, but because I don't think I can turn myself around here in a timely manner. Differential power. Yep, didn't do a very good job. See, that's what I would have just wasted all that space anyway. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Work with me here. Work with me. Oh, this is brutal. Apologies. All right, close enough. Here we go. Now it's just all rudder authority. See look at this manifold pressure split there. That's so cool. I've got airspeed. We're getting light in the nose, and we're up. Such a clunky, noisy airplane. How can you not love it? And we're at altitude. We are struggling for altitude right now. I'm not going to be in a hurry to turn this way because, as you can see, we're working here. We are really working. Ears up. Now we're getting some airspeed. There we go. Now we're cooking with butter. Oh man, what a plane! You guys, what a plane! I know. Pull up. Whoop whoop. Stay or exclamation point TWAS. Probably appropriate. I think I need to turn my my turbulence settings down though. It's a little rough.
Pull
There you
up.
go.
The rain.
Brett knows what's up. Okay. Doing all right. We're okay. We have to, you know, we're going to miss Oates here. That's okay. We'll go direct to Winslow. All right. I think I'm clear of terrain. So make that turn. Kinda. Those. And we're actually not far off. I mean, it was just a little bit of a right-hand turn, but I think I will punch in here. Actually, let's do this. Let's just one thing at a time. Oh gosh, yeah, there's a bumpity bump. Let's go. We're on heading, or go there. We're gonna capture the altitude. Heading, please. Heading. This is my heading. Good sir. Hello. Oh, I know why. Flip that over. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. Now let's see if it goes to heading mode. There we go. And we're out attitude wise. We're capturing about 1,000 a minute, and we're up to 11,000. Okay. Oh, geez, Louise. I forgot to call in number 1 for departure. Shoot. Center, November 11816.
November 11816, Albuquerque.
So sorry. Forgot to report number 1 for departure. Thought I was departing VFR. We're currently climbing through 8,000. Just climbing out of Sedona. I apologize for that.
November 11816, Rogers, no worries. And just verify your squawking mode, Charlie.
Squawking Charlie. Let me check on that. November 11816. Oh, we're not. We're, is that us? 5547.
November 11816, thank you. I got you now. And just verify the squawk 5547 and ident.
5547. I think I've got that straightened out there. 11816. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible, guys. Terrible.
Number 11816, thank you. Ready to contact 7.5 miles northwest, or correction, northeast of the Sedona Airport. Altitude indicates 9,000. You can climb, maintain 11,000. And you can proceed on course to, or correction, proceed direct to Winslow on course.
All right, up to 11,000 and direct Winslow, November 11816. All right. That's more or less what we were doing. Now, nav, will it just take me there? I think it does.
Albuquerque Center Frontier Flight.
That was terrible, you guys. Sorry. It was bad. You didn't see nothing good fixing. Nobody saw nothing.
Yankee 5 for taxi. Yankee 5 for taxi, Frontier 28.
Yep, so it jumped me, since we overflew Oates, it jumped me to where we're going there. All right. That was bad. That was really bad. How are we doing, though, as far as... Oh, look at the split. Look at the RPM split.
Southwest 271, appreciate your help. You can climb and maintain flight level 360. Flight level 3, climb, maintain flight level 360.
Probably has something to do with how badly I flew the plane out of Reno. Because I do have it set as a consistent state. Can I lean a little bit here? I don't know why. Getting CHT, everything has stayed pretty good, but there's... Is it this number 6? This guy is the one that's not loving life right now. So you just have to pull back on the manifold, I believe. Cool it off a little bit. Oh, what I don't know about this plane could
American
fill
2421,
volumes.
contact LA Center 126.5.
Volumes, I tell you.
Let's set 126.52, American 2421.
Okay, coming up on 11, we're going to actually try to do one thing correctly here.
681 Tango Alpha, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, same direction, southwest 737, flight level 270, climbing.
Traffic is in sight, November 1 Tango Alpha.
Excuse me. All right, there's 11. Capture that altitude and
Number 158 Charlie Albuquerque Center cleared to
yeah.
Goodyear.
I wonder if
Airport to the as
100
filed,
was VY.
maintain 1616,000.
Somehow I don't think it
Departure
was.
frequency with me, squawk 5514.
Boy, that number 6 still not happy. Not happy, Bob.
Box 58 Charlie, you're back correct. Call for taxi, the altimeter 3001. 3001.
I'm way backed off, but look at the left. It's like it's not performing well at all. All right. Oh goodness sakes. All right. Now we're a little better. Nice. Just slowly nudge it up here.
United 510, leave my airspace to the north. Denver Center's closed. Radar surface is terminated.
Something is horribly wrong here.
2.8, 510, field.
Sure, I could lean this thing out here too. I get a little bit better performance.
American 7035 Heavy Albuquerque Center.
Oh, I got so much to learn.
Call for taxi.
I love it. I love it. Love it. .33 to Winslow, and then yeah, baby.
Central aircraft Phoenix 8 Sierra now current wind 260 at 11, the altimeter 2982. Central aircraft Tucson 8 Echo now current wind 040 at 7, the altimeter 2999er.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, Southwest 2897 is 24 miles west of the Peach Springs VOR, flight level 290.
Southwest 20.
I've heard a few,
Albuquerque
Fixie.
Center, Roger.
Aw, look what I just found in my chair. It's a little, it's one of the wheels to my little toy train here, one of the model trains that I had. And I'm finding little toys stashed everywhere. I know you didn't get that thing on the July 4th sale either, Brett, which to me indicates the quality of the add-on. And when I saw that you picked that up, I'm like, I'm so glad you grabbed that instead of some of the other
Ranger 1
like,
Ryan.
pretty
field
good
altimeter
stuff, but
2996.
you would only get it because it's on sale. Well, yeah. I get it. That's like this plane. It was not on sale, but I picked it up anyway.
Southwest 2897 descend via the Bruiser
At the
1
end of the
arrival,
day,
runway 26.
I think you probably get more out of it anyway, so it's all good.
Send via the Bruiser 1 arrival, Southwest 2897.
Southwest 950, turn right heading 180, vector final.
Right turn 180, Southwest 950.
This thing does have gyro drift, by the way. We're currently going about 065 and sure enough, this isn't even freaking close. So how do you adjust the oh my lord, this is
771
horrible.
Heavy Albuquerque Center, ready to contact flight level 380.
Whoa, I really like this.
Southwest
is
950 on that turn, Skybay Airport 3 o'clock, 16
all right,
miles.
so I gotta do some stuff here. So let's do this.
Southwest 950 cleared visual approach, runway 26.
Let's
Here for the visual
crap.
26, Southwest 950.
Let's shoot this. Yeah, this is saying we're going southeast. We're not going southeast. Wow. Check your gyro drift there, good man. A good man. Holy crap. Let's go to heading mode. And then let's do this. Wow. I wonder how far off I am on my track here. Actually, not bad. This is all wonky, but now that's, wait, 040. Not quite there yet.
American 7035 Heavy, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie, Romeo Echo 13.
Okay, let's go back to nav here. This is showing I'm a little bit left of course, which I am because I made some adjustments, but I should be traveling on about 066 heading.
Lotus 58 Charlie, thanks for Echo, runway 12,
And
taxi via Delta.
I am not. This is bad. Wow, okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, obviously. Let's go 066. So I want to be going 066. I am close to where I need to be. Yeah, scroll my H's. I'm trying to, but it's adjusting. It's screwing everything up here. All right. That's off.
1061 Albuquerque Center, descend via the Hyder 1 arrival, runway 25 left, Phoenix altimeter 2982.
CDI.
Send via Hyder 125 left, altimeter 2982, frontier 1061.
Southwest 950.
So currently traveling 075 right now, so I need to.
Could land 26, Southwest 950.
I need to just take it off of like.
Lotus 58 Charlie, fly runway heading wind 040 at 7, runway 12, clear for takeoff.
I do attitude mode.
Fly runway heading wind 12, clear for takeoff, 157.
I'm just gonna give it a slow adjustment here, and we're getting closer.
2083 runway 25 right, taxi via Delta.
That's probably about as close as I can get. 070. That's pretty damn close. All right, we're good. Now we're going to Winslow. We should be going to Winslow. Direct Winslow. Execute. And back to nav. Let's see what happens here. Does it go a crazy adjustment here? It kind of is. And it's turning me the wrong way. Why is it turning me the wrong way? It's looping me around. That's not right. Yep, I screwed something
November
up.
11816, John, altimeter 3020.
3020, November 11816.
Lotus 58 Charlie, ready contact, altitude.
Alright, just not loving that. Not loving that.
Lotus 58 Charlie, roger, maintain 16,000.
Okay, let's get.
American 7035 heavy, runway 25 right, line of point.
I'm just off. I'm not tracking to Winslow anymore.
Southwest 271, same Mach number.
0.77, Southwest 271.
Roger. November 6A1 Tango Alpha, descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, runway 26, Phoenix altimeter 2982.
Send via Eagle 6, runway 26, altimeter 2982, November 1 Tango
Only
Alpha.
7 miles away. So what I'm going to try to do is get past Winslow, start heading towards the ZUN VOR here and see what happens. I need to learn a little bit more about the GPSS mode as well.
Lotus 58 Charlie, fly heading 210, vectors on course.
I'm heading. Chris, yeah, I'm heading to just a little north of that, so I understand that. And thanks as always for checking in, Chris. Great to see you. Again, I've missed you guys. And Mariner, thank you so much. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you. we're making a mess of the Aerostar right now. But we're having fun. I'm actually I've exceeded what I had hoped to be able to do today, which was
American 7035 heavy wind 260 at
get the
11,
airplane
runway 25 right, clear
up
for
and
takeoff.
running, essentially. And I'm going to just do this since I'm kind of messing things up.
Exit left when able, join Bravo, say parking.
Left when able, join Bravo, Delta 13, South 950.
I'm going to set the, well, just tune the VOR here. 13.4 is Zuni. I'm not going to worry about flying it using the magenta line here. We've filed.
Lotus 58 Charlie, turn right heading 330, when able, clear direct Tucson, join Victor 105
We
on
filed
course.
slant alpha, so I'm going to go ahead and just not even worry about the GPS track here. We're just going to try to fly it.
950 taxi parking via Bravo, Sierra Delta.
VOR to VOR, that should be
Bravo,
good.
Sierra Delta.
You're up at 270.
Butterfly 2083, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
25 right, line up and wait, frontier flight.
And Fixie, you found a plane you can blow the doors off of. The Aerostar's fast, but it's not citation fast. But that's pretty cool. All right, so we are...
Special aircraft, Albuquerque Center's closing at the bottom of the air.
Okay, we are flying over the top of...
American 7035 heavy, ready contacts, altitude.
Winslow right now.
American 7035
Kind of
heavy,
in a
climb
cone of
maintain flight level
confusion,
210.
if I'm honestly, or if I'm honest here. So this is looking weird, and we want to get on the. Actually, want to get on the 084 outbound. So let me change this because we may not be as far away as we think. 084. Yeah, so we need to keep coming around so we can intercept here. Man, I am rusty at flying slant alpha as well. Holy cow! What's the speed on that though? You're doing like Mach 0.5, but no, only. I mean, well, yeah, it's not. You're not in a Challenger, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Gosh dang, I haven't even been looking out the window here.
Butterfly 2083, wind 260 at 11, runway 25
See what
right, clear for
2024
takeoff.
looks like.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 right, frontier flight 2083.
Oh. 80.8 or better. Yeah, you got places to be, right? You're a busy guy. All right, so now what I'm hoping to be able to do,
Butterfly 1061, expect vectors.
I think this is why it was turning on me. I think it was trying to grab an inbound track. So since I am left of track, if I go to nav mode now, it should bank left and whoops, and try to pick up that outbound
Calling Albuquerque, nothing but static.
084. I'm okay if it does this. I don't want a full on, 90-degree turn here, but oh yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're good.
1980 Albuquerque Center. Thanks for Sierra runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 12 Echo.
What I understand here is that GNSS is the GPS steering, which is what I would need if I was going to follow this, part of the flight plan. So I should just go to VLOC right now and just not worry about that, and then I can mess around with that later on. Maybe I can mess with that as I do my flight on Thursday. I've got tomorrow and Thursday to get this thing ironed out. Here we are, just about to grab it. Now we did have some trouble. For those of you just tuning in, we did have a little bit of trouble grabbing the radial. We did a little bit of S-turning. And so that, I'm expecting a little bit of that as well. We're 70 miles away, so we have plenty of time to kind of get that sorted out. But
Southwest 1980, wind 260 yard 11, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
And it should start to turn right, hopefully, here soon. Yeah. So, Fixie, do you have the Challenger also? Just out of curiosity.
Center, ready to contact as reported, flight level 360. November 114 Whiskey Papa, crossing Lavan at maintain 1515,000, double eagle altimeter 3024.
Alright, cross Lavan at 15,000, double eagle altimeter 3024, 140 Papa.
And Ranger 1, you can plan to make a straight and approach, landing will be at your own risk.
So I'll be curious to get your review on how the two kind of compare.
What are you doing here?
Southwest 271, are you able to increase it all above Mach .77 for sequence in LA?
Kind of trying to lean back this way a little bit.
Get up over. How fast do you want me to go?
I mean, the spacing's fine. I'm just saying more for LA area when you get a little bit more congested. If you don't, Mach .77, what you're currently at's fine.
Okay, I could probably go up to .78 or .79.
Alright, Southwest 271, if you can, just maintain Mach .78 or greater.
Mach .78 or greater, Southwest 271.
Thank you. Southwest 1366, just do not increase above Mach .78 per sequence.
Alright, we will stay below Mach .78, Southwest 1366.
Southwest 1980, ready to contact, say altitude.
Leaving 3,000, Southwest 1980.
Southwest 1980, thank you. Climb maintain flight level 210.
Up to 210, Southwest 1980.
Good ATC, man. I'm sorry, I find myself kind of spacing out and just getting into that, just listening to that. I love that stuff. Love that stuff. There's the moon. And again, we're kind of like not quite getting on it, but again, we're 60 miles out, so I understand a little bit of wandering around, possibly, you know.
Quick Center, Frontier 1061, we would like to request a short, close pattern for runway 25 left.
For flight 1061, roger, I'll plan to vector you a little bit shorter, and I can start a descent for you here once you get a little bit closer.
Roger, thank you. Frontier 1061.
Frontier flight 2083, climb maintain flight level 340.
Flight level 340, Frontier 2080.
Lotus 58 Charlie, Goodyear, altimeter 2983.
2983, Lotus 58 Charlie.
So, my brother and I think I shared this. I'm trying to get this to work. It probably won't. My brother and I got on this Californians kick. And
Southwest 1980 traffic, 12
so I
o'clock,
gotta add a
50
couple
miles
sounds.
Eastbound, company 737 at 1000 descending.
It's so dumb, but I
We have
just
some guys we're looking
love
for
it.
in
It's
Southwest
so freaking funny.
Roger.
All weekend long, that's what we did to each other. Or you just need to get on the jet and get
Okay.
out of here. Take it till you're back where you belong. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys know about the Californians from Saturday Night Live, but man, oh man, it's so freaking funny.
I'm sorry, the call sign was gargled. Verify is Southwest 878. Alright, Southwest 878, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 12 Echo.
I just knew I had to come in. There's a couple more that are just so good.
Southwest 2897 after QQ, just to maintain 5000.
Oh, what's this one?
Southwest 2897.
Californians.
Southwest 1980 traffic, no factor, climb, maintain flight level 350.
Up to flight level 350, Southwest 1980.
And it's just hilarious. There's so many episodes I didn't even realize. But oh my gosh.
Lotus 58 Charlie, you can descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 8000 when able to say approach request.
Alright, pilot discretion at 8,000, we'll get back to you shortly on approach request. Lotus 58 Charlie.
Departure flight 1061 after Lamo, descend to maintain 5000.
Just a Lamo, descend 5,000, Allegiant Frontier 1061. Sorry about that.
Southwest 878, wind 260 at 11, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
What are you doing here?
I mean, that would fit me. Like, that's been me all night. Like, what
American
what is
7035
going on?
contact LA Center 126.5 to you, can I?
Under the LA, 125, appreciate sir.
We've climbed up a little bit here, haven't we? We're a little bit over our altitude. We
FedEx 801, leaving my airspace. Fort Worth Center is closed. Radar services terminated. Frequency changes approved.
descend back to 11. Oh man.
Battle Creek Center, Lotus 58 Charlie, request a visual approach to runway 21 into good gear.
Lotus 58 Charlie, roger. You can expect vectors for the visual approach 21.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna totally get probably copyright strikes by playing stuff like this, but I don't care. It's worth it.
Just get out of here! Get on the 405 until you can't take it anymore.
Loud and clear.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So that was 2807. If you're looking for your clearance, I sent it to you via PDC.
It's funny that it's like it's
Alright, roger that.
it's hard to get specific sound clips though, so I might have to actually do a little work here. This is going to be bad.
Ranger 1, landing will be at your own discretion into the ramp area, wind 0509 or gust 15, Ryan, altimeter 29996.
Alright, I'm going to share this with you guys because I can't show too much of it. TFB, man. Oh gosh, dang. That's so there's
Southwest 2807.
someone
advisory,
has
copy.
went through and done a full-on, like legit, like
Southwest 2807
flipped
cleared to Kilo
everything.
Sierra November Alpha Airport.
It's just amazing.
Scene
It
3
is
departure,
really,
harbor
truly the
transition
internet
as
at
filed,
its very,
maintain
very best.
8000. Departure frequency with me, squawk 6046.
Good stuff. All right, I've added at the official
Southwest 2807, read back correct.
the official list of sounds. Okay, 31 miles to
Departure flight 1061 to set and maintain 4000.
the Zuni VOR, and then there we are on the actual 11-3 arrival. Here, we'll go ahead and brief that real quick. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So here's us. We botched the departure out of Sedona because we didn't report number 1 ready for departure, but we got ourselves more or less to Winslow.
878 ready to contact,
Took us a
maintain flight
minute.
level 210.
Now we're into Zuni. We're going to be coming in here to Iruli and then to Lavin and into Albuquerque.
Departure flight 2083, leave airspace,
I
LA
am
closing momentarily.
showing,
Terminator frequency changes.
and actually it's Double Eagle, so it's not exactly Albuquerque, but here's Albuquerque, here's Double Eagle. Showing winds 090 at 6. So runway 4, I would guess, is the way to go. Nice thing about runway 4 is that we could stay out of this, you know, somewhat out of this airspace. They're probably
Departure flight 1061, turn
they're
left.
landing this way
330
too, so
vector final.
yeah, we're gonna kind of be in their way.
Vector final, 1061.
Southwest 2897, turn right heading 180 vector
I
final.
think he said he's logging off here
180 for vector
bottom of
southwest,
the
2897.
hour, which is right now. So anyway, that's the plan, and been fun. Really has been a wonderful flight today.
November 114 Whiskey Papa, do you have an approach request?
Yeah, we'd like the RNAV for runway 4, beginning at Stony, home for Papa.
November 114 Whiskey Papa, roger, you can expect that. Departure flight 1061, Skyber Airport, 10 to
Mr.
11 o'clock,
Arnav.
10 miles, do you have it in sight?
Let's see, side, please, from 1061.
Departure flight 1061, roger, turn left heading 290, cleared visual approach, runway 25 left.
That's 1090, clear, approach, 125 left, from 1061.
Southwest 2897, Skyber Airport, 3 o'clock, 16 miles, do you have it in sight?
Inside southwest, 2897.
Southwest 2897, cleared visual approach, runway 26.
This is the visual runway 26 southwest, 2897.
Man, oh man.
Southwest 2897, additional traffic moving 11 to 12 o'clock, 7 miles, turning final for 25 left in A320 at 3,800.
Inside southwest,
Get rid of my bug.
2897.
Check this out.
November 114 Whiskey Pop, you can contact Albuquerque approach now, 127.4, they have your approach request.
Alright, over to approach 127.4, that's slot 114 Papa.
2740. All right, cool.
Southwest 878, climb maintain flight level 350. Flight 1061, wind 260 at 11, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Full land relative at left, that's 1061.
Southwest 2897, runway 26, clear to land, wind 260 at 11.
For the runway 26, Southwest 2897.
Almost at 11. Forgot about that for a second. So on my to-do list here for this aircraft would be to, number one, figure out how to get the GTS, the TDS GTN 750 in here. I would love to use that. If that doesn't work, then I do know the KLN 90 will work in here as well, and that would be a
November
fun.
11816, the Double Eagle altimeter 3024.
24 November 11816. That'd be a fun one too. But this hasn't been too bad. But I just love that 750. But I'm happy. My SimConnect's working. My V-Pilot is working. My stream is working with it. So it's I would have to say today's been a win.
Roger, thank you.
Even if I haven't necessarily flown the everything super perfect. That kind of happens no matter what. Okay, so as Zuni, I need to be 09 or 0. I'm gonna reset that. And how's our gyro drift?
Southwest 271, leaving my airspace. LA center's closed.
More or less
terminated frequency.
flying 09 or 0 right now.
Happy night.
Actually, turn gyro drift
Southwest
off
1366. You can delete the
on
speed restriction.
my other aircraft, and I'm kind of paying for it right now.
November 681 Tango Alpha, expect the visual approach runway 26.
Expect visual approach runway 26, November 1 Tango Alpha.
Oh yeah, the West Coast.
Vector flight 1061,
Kind
exit
of starting
right,
to go to
taxi
bed here a
Foxtrot,
little
hold
bit.
short 25 right at Foxtrot 4.
Albuquerque's still alive, and Oakland Center. Some stuff going on up here. Oh, it's Northern Lights Tuesday. That's right.
Whiskey Sierra, request set.
Cool.
November 908 Whiskey Sierra, descend up, power discretion, maintain flight level 200. KD to 208 Whiskey Sierra.
Welcome in, Sim Caesar and Aratus. I think we're doing the same thing you were doing tonight, at least for part of it. I saw you were doing a little Aerostar. Scotty. Oh, jeez.
S.I. McCrade, S.I. McCrade, S.I. McCrade, S.I. McCrade, S.I. McCrade, S.I. McCrade.
Scotty, here's all I can say.
What are you doing here?
I think that needs to be my new Raider welcome sound.
Southwest
What's
1366,
up, you guys?
Airspace, LA center's closed, radar services terminated, frequency changes.
We are having a really good time in this aircraft. Sim Caesar, what's initial thoughts on the Aerostar? What are you thinking? You liking it? You guys, anybody else liking it? I mean, I'm keeping my
58 Charlie, turn 10 degrees right to
hype
maintain 6,000.
at an appropriate early access level, but so far so good. Oh, anonymous gifter.
Lotus 58 Charlie, just 10 degrees to the right.
Thank you. Appreciate the gift to Sim Caesar. Hard to come by these days.
November 11816 for approaches, planning purposes. Do you have an approach request?
Yes, sir. We would like to shoot the visual runway 5, November 11816. Sorry, runway 4.
Alright, November 11816, roger, I'll pass that on.
Thanks for the gigantified SimC donut, by the way. And anyway, thank you for the anonymous gifter.
Southwest 2897, tank.
Appreciate the raid. Halo, good to see you. Scotty, to Roddy, thank you very, very much, my friend. 2024 is treating me good so far. It's first stream ever. First night of flying, and still kind of trying to work through some of the little kinks, but overall it's been good. Enjoyed it.
American 213 Heavy Albuquerque, center ready to contact, flight level 370.
I had to just kind of rip the band-aid off, basically, and say, kind of like I did with X-Plane 11. I'm like, I know I'm going to probably lose a few things that I really want, but I'm just going to go ahead and just make the jump. There's never a good time to make a jump to a new sim, right? Never a good time, but at the end of the day, you always feel good when it's done, right? Okay, we're up about 6.5 past. We are on the arrival here, and we need to set 13.2. Our next frequency.
Lotus 58 Charlie, turn right heading 320 on that turn. Goodyear Airport, 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
Actually, that's set as standby, but we're not going to tune to that until we get to Zuni. And Zuni is, this is a 73-mile run here, so we've got a ways yet. I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what the night lighting, like I've seen it on other streams. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what it looks like on my monitor here. Unfortunately, I don't have any other aircraft set up except for the F-14, which I'm saving for the air show. So it'll be you'll be seeing a lot of the Aerostar, both today and Thursday, but hopefully it doesn't get too boring for you guys. All right, I don't know if I'm tracking. I'm a little off course here, aren't I?
Lotus 58 Charlie, just want to maintain 5,700.
Tracking outbound, so I need to draw the VOR back towards my course, right? Is that how that works? I'm trying to remember. This means
American 213, clear direct
I'm actually right of course, I think. Let's see, let's go a little more dramatic here. This should bring it back in.
Direct India, November Kilo 213 Heavy.
Oh, wait a second. 09 or 0. I'm probably closer than I think.
Lotus 58 Charlie, cleared visual approach, runway 21, Goodyear.
Well, now wait a second. No. Okay, I'm good. So I'm heading towards. I'm on the outbound. Yes. Okay. So this is fine. So if I re-engage nav, it might do a little bit of a. That's going to correct, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty close, one way or the other. Well, again, folks, happy Tuesday. Sedona to Double Eagle. We flew an initial leg from Reno, Stead down to South Lake Tahoe. So racking up the hours in the old Aerostar. I think we're up to almost 2 hours now. So we're pretty much pros at it. But yeah, my initial thoughts are that it's going to be awesome. I'm enjoying it already. I have some things I got to work out, but overall, it's performed well. I just need to keep digging into the mountain of documentation that comes with this plane. Like I don't know V speeds, I don't know performance numbers, cruise power, like I don't know any of that stuff. I'm truly just flying it by the seat of my pants right now, just because I was curious to see if I could get anything to work in 2024 on stream. Yeah, that's exactly right. Good fixes. So, Scotty, you would be proud of me, sir. I resisted. I was this close to a couple things. You know the thing I was closest to, honestly, and Good Fixins can confirm this because he was standing with me. As I almost bought the Mad Dog, but the Leonardo guys said that they're going to be releasing an update for that here in the next couple of weeks. It's basically going to be 2024 compatible. So
November 681
I'm just holding on.
Airport 12 to 1 o'clock, 25 miles.
Dixie almost bought it after he watched how nice of a landing I did at Providence and the Starship. Yeah.
We'll look for one takeoff.
Yeah, the Black Square guys. They had a pretty good sale going on. I think the Starship was $20 off or something like that. That was a tough one to walk by. It really was. But no, then, you know, of course I wanted a full helicopter setup, you know, with including the motion, you know, seat. There's all kinds of force feedback stuff. I was $10 off. Even so, I mean, sale's a sale, right? But no, I ended up getting out of there without, I mean, the damage I did was food and beverages. You know, just getting all the way out to Providence from where I live, man, that's a massive expense. And so I knew there wasn't going to be much. Oh yeah, the purple. Oh man. And they had like in, I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention in Houston 2 years ago or if it really is a thing, but like there was one or two people that had helicopter setups in Houston. And there was one guy, the fly inside guy had 5 sitting at his booth alone. There was like 3 other, I mean, the amount of people that are making these components for your home cockpit, your home sim, it's just mind-boggling. And it's like it's getting cheaper and the components are getting nicer. And sat down in an SR-22 setup that was just amazing. So much fun. It was just honeycomb stuff as far as the yoke or the side stick and the you know, the throttles and the rudders and all that. I mean, and I mean honeycomb. I don't want to say like it's just honeycomb because the honeycomb stuff is nice, but the panel was all, it was real sim gear or something like that. It was just like, oh, just so nice. I was just amazing looking. And it was one of about 7 little vendors that had stuff just like that. And there were 4 or 5 people that had, you know, forced feedback yokes and
Number 681 Tango Alpha.
I mean, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's a great time to be a simmer. It's a bad time to be a freaking Visa card. That's all I know.
Number 681 Tango Alpha. I'm going to be closing up in just a couple minutes. You can change your advisory frequency changes approved.
Change to advisory frequency change approved. Thank you. Number 1 Tango Alpha.
Good night.
So I definitely think I could probably, I think I'm probably flying this baby at a pretty economical setting here. But I'm pretty much manifold limited at this point in time. I've got it fully firewalled. I don't think I'm doing the 220 that I was supposed to. Of course, across the ground, this is knots. I could be a little quicker. So what's VAT radar say I'm doing? 217. Okay, across the ground. That's all right. That's all right. Oh yeah, Sparker was there, man. Oh, and so you've got some stuff coming. Oh man. Yeah, it's, and I don't know how, like, how you're doing your stuff, but the first guy I talked to was the developer for the flying side helicopters, and he basically said, "Hey man,
Potential aircraft Albuquerque centers closing up. No further service. O248 Zulu. All radar services are terminated. Change of advisory frequency change is approved."
He's like, "Hey, if you like this and you have a 3D printer, you can make this." He said, "I'll send you the specs and you can print your own right here." He said, "And I guarantee you it's accurate because I measured them from my own helicopter." That was the first conversation I had. So, but yeah, Bill was there, and there just was a lot of, it was cool. It was cool. Would have been a little better if you were there, Scotty, but I also understand how'd things go. You had a nephew. It was like a nephew graduation or a wedding or something. You had a family commitment. I'm sorry, I don't remember the details, but hopefully that went well. And who knows, man? Maybe Minneapolis is a little closer, and yeah. Sparker, we need to get you out to karaoke, man. That was a good time. East graduated. Ah, very good. Yeah, man, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know, Red. I'll be honest with you. This is me learning this airplane, and probably not. But oh, you went to the X-Ray. Okay. I don't know, Red. There is so much to this that I don't know. Let's see, CTAF. What is it? It's 20.15. Approach is on. Oh, hold on. Right, in 8 to A we trust. Yeah, and again, right, like it's worth stating that still this is update number 2 of the early access. So stuff might be kind of weird. I don't know. Is this one of those like the Duke where you can tap the glass? No, apparently not. What a ripoff. Approach is on. Okay, cool. So I probably will need to contact these yahoos. That's, you know what? When I think what I'll do is when I'm turning inbound to the Albuquerque BOR, maybe I'll give them a call. Because what I am seeing here on the chart is that we should expect some vectors after Lavon or Lavin up here to Double Eagle. We're going to shoot the visual runway 4. So I'm expecting us to be given some kind of a northbound vector and then turning in, or maybe even straight in from Lavin. Next year, 2 nephews, but the dates are hopefully different. So yeah, it's June 2nd, or sorry, June 12th through the 14th next year, Scotty. So yeah, I hope so too. And again, I'm hoping to be able to go, but who knows? Between now and then, right? Stuff happens. Things happen, and you know, family events come up, or you know, things happen. But I would love to go. I would love to go. Moonroof. That thing, I bet, is just a sweat box. Beautiful night here, though, in New Mexico. So from Iruli, we're going to turn on a 050. How are we doing here, by the by? Pretty much eastbound, and that actually doesn't look half bad. I wish I knew a better way to sync that up without making it turn like that, but I just don't. Again, on my checklist here. A couple day trip, yeah, to get there. Okay. Well, but like the alternative, right, is even if you're able to get, you know, a flight there, it might be a 2-day deal either, you know, as well. Okay, Albuquerque wants to talk to me. All right. And I need to get the ATIS here. Delta. I don't even know where we're at now. Yep. Okay. Albuquerque approach. Good evening, November 11816 at 11,000. We are 60 miles east of Zuni. And we have information Delta.
Number 1186, number 11816, Albuquerque approach, radar contact. Albuquerque altimeter 3020, I expect the RNAV runway 4 approaching illegal.
I'm sorry, I'm not RNAV capable today. Could we request the visual 14? Technically, I lied to him. We are RNAV capable. But I filed slant alpha in the flight plan. But I could do it here. Oh, I'm not sure what I was thinking of.
And the aircraft is called that you're not audible. Break. Number 1186, number 11816. You can expect the visual 4.
I appreciate that, November 11816. Hey, there's another person flying. Cool. Now, is that... oh, yeah, look at that guy.
Southwest 1980.
That's him.
Contact, expect
Dion, this is a gentleman in a 737-800. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. But anyway, going back to Bill's comment there, like, for me, I flew, and it would have been every bit of a 2-day drive for me to get to Providence, but my airplane took off early enough that I had to drive down the day before, get a hotel room, then fly out. Then we flew back, and then it got back late, and so we had to stay again. So it was a 2-day trip, even though we flew. So, you know, it's a nice long road trip in a car is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. And that flotation looks awesome in that paint scheme, Fixie. I just saw the picture that you posted. Look at this, you guys. Look at that. That's a sexy beast. Look at that. Love it.
Number 11816, fly heading 055.
055, November 11816. All right. Lunger. I'll play your little game, Trebek. 055. Okay. It's kind of weird. Sometimes when I hit my E to recenter, it goes down to a different, goes to there. Interesting. Huh. I gotta get used to it. All shut down. That a baby.
Southwest 1980, descend maintain 10,000 direct
It was
50.
8 to Providence, 12 to St. Paul. That ain't bad.
10,000 direct BQ.
That ain't bad.
November 11816, descend maintain 10,000.
10,000, November 11816. Okay, gotta get back to attitude here. Down to 10. All right, got some night lights popping in here. Won't have a lot, I guess, out here in the desert, but look at the glow of Albuquerque. That's pretty cool. Like that. Like that. Pull some power off here. I don't normally just fly one plane. As you guys know, I like to mix it up. But I tell you what, if there's a plane that I have to be, you know, stuck in for a couple of streams, I'm not sure I can think of a plane much better than this. That purpose. There we go. It's 10,000. And we can go ahead now. Let's turn some lights on. There's some cabin lights here too, don't we? These are the strobes. I should have had the strobes on. What's my cabin light look like? I just turned some stuff on back there. No, maybe. I don't know. I need to get some... oh, hey, there we go. Look at that. Oh, it's flashy.
And that was 1980 of Delta.
Whoa. Whoa. Wow.
And we just got Delta on board for Southwest 1980.
Good.
Roger. Southwest 1980, cross bid Q at above 8,000 at bid Q clear on over into runway 3 approach.
And we don't have anybody else.
We're above 8,000.
It's going to be this same guy here that's doing approach. He's going to take us all the way into Double Eagle. When we get to Double Eagle, by the by, where are we going? Is there a fancy FBO somewhere for us here? It would appear that we're going to hang a left. Runway 4, we're going to hang a left. Probably Alpha 3. Maybe we'll just roll it all the way down. Ooh, I got an ad break coming in here. I think we can run the ad and be okay, though, guys. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of time here. A lot of time. Maybe put a little power back in. So
Number 11816, it shows that you're at 9,600. Albuquerque altimeter is 3020.
yeah, I think we've got that dialed in there, but let me see what's going on. And we'll try to make sure we get back up to 10,000. November 11816. Alright, so am I crazy? So I think this is my mark. 3020. 10,000. What's the trusty B key say? Yeah. But he's showing us like 400 feet too low. That's interesting.
Southwest 878 Albuquerque approach your contact position as reported. Expect R9 Zulu runway 3 approach.
All right, we'll climb back up. Let's try to. I mean, this is a big deal here because we're cutting across the approach path for Albuquerque International. So let's get ourselves back up and approach November 1, 1816. Looks like maybe we have a little bit of a instrumentation problem. So we're going to just climb up here and get as close to 10 as we can.
Roger, that's fine.
2, 3, 4. So I got to get about
I just want
10,000.
to keep you above the MVA. The MVA you are right there is 9,100.
I appreciate that. November 1, 1816. Anything pop over here? Nothing's modeled yet, so I don't know that anything has. Yeah, there's none of these are clickable, but they will be at some point. But we'll get up 10.4 here, and I don't know. I don't know. We'll get to 10.4, and then we'll adjust our altimeter back to where we're 10,000. Kind of at first I wasn't liking these little highlighted blue little highlight things, but now I kind of do. That way I know where I'm at, what I'm actually hovering over and clicking on. I think I'm going to leave it. The older my eyes get, the more I need help like that. All right, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to cheat the altimeter because the altimeter is giving us a false reading, and we're going to set this at 10,000. All right. So we're definitely not 3020, but
Number 114 whiskey, I'll play you some frequency.
Anyway, we're in the neighborhood, and there's terrain down here too, so got to make sure we're being smart about things. But the biggest thing he was saying is keeping me out of the, yeah, he's trying to keep me off the outsides there.
78 and maintain 10,000 direct with Q.
10,000 direct with
And this,
78 Albuquerque altimeter 3020.
all this stuff is just...
11816. The double eagle altimeter is 3027, so you can have a pick and choose from which one you want.
All right, we're going to just... How close are we to 10,000, November 1, 1816?
You are on the dot right now, so I would not mess with it, but I'm just letting you know. Double eagle is 3027.
All right, appreciate that, 1816. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it. I think there must be a little bit of an issue with altimeter, weather, who knows, but that's okay. It's a small thing.
Southwest 1980, runway 3, clear land, winds 100 at 16.
Copy the wind, clear land, runway 3, Southwest 1980.
I'm curious to see when we get down. We'll check the engine performance. We've had quite a split here. The left engine has struggled a little bit here. And it's burned more fuel as well. So that's kind of interesting, but I don't notice anything major in terms of the, pressure, temperature, but there's been an RPM split, there's been a little bit of a manifold split, and there's been a fuel flow split as well. So I'm curious to see what's the end result when we get down on the ground at Double Eagle. I do have persistent state turned on, so it's gonna wear and tear is gonna accumulate, and it'll probably really accumulate quite quickly. And but that's all right. Slat Alpha,
What are you doing here?
how's it going, man? How'd your practice round go? Are you going back to back? You're not giving up that crown this year. I know you're not giving up that crown. You need to hear your song. That's right. So Slanty, I've been trying to work on the modification to the other song project, and and I've not found a solution just yet. It's a very interesting dilemma. Like I can make the change that you're asking in terms of the drums, but when I make that change, it changes completely the it changes the entire verse. It changes the tone. I mean, it rewrites the song. So anyway, but yeah. Oh, Blackbird updated it. Heck yeah, man. There you go. So, you know, it's good to start fresh, buddy. Well, good for you. So anyway, I just wanted you to know I've not forgotten. I just haven't had, like, I don't want to change the tune because I think the song, I think the way the melody flows and like all that stuff is where we want it. But anyway, I'm learning. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Number 11816, I maintain 08,000.
At 8,000, November 11816. All right. And now we go. I think we've got Double Eagle right here.
Southwest 1980, welcome to Albuquerque. Exit
That's
left
our
on
boy.
Delta.
Good exit left on Delta, Southwest 1980.
Well, go ahead, man. You've got, I mean, you wrote it. You own it. I need to slow down a little bit here. I'm pretty sure that's our airport. Boy, how good does Albuquerque look? Oh, my Lord. 2024. We're in 2024, Slanty.
Number 11816, Albuquerque approach airport is at your 12 o'clock, 10 miles from sight.
We have the field in sight, November 11816.
Number 11816, cleared visual runway, visual approach runway 4.
Clear for the visual runway 4, November 11816. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's turn the autopilot off. Let's get a weird view.
8 cross 50 at or above 8,000.
Turn inbound.
Correction 9,000.
Slanty.
I don't know. Zulu runway 3 approach.
I'm just honored just to be a part of it. So I think it's a cool idea. Just an overall, just an awesome project. So glad you like it, and yeah, have fun with it.
At Delta Southwest 1980 and Alpha.
All right, heading to Double Eagle now. Double Eagle, I can't get too crazy here because the altitude's 5,800. So I don't want to dive down here, but we do need to get.
Yep, 9,000.
We need to keep going. Again, a left-hand turn. And
11816, record quick land.
I'm sorry, say that again for 11816.
11816, runway 4, cleared land.
Runway 4, cleared land, November 11816. Gosh, I'm blown away. Wow. Okay. Looks really nice. And am I picking up landing lights on the bluffs down here? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, yes, we are. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. Down we go. Down we go. Let's pull some power off. Need to get into flaps range here at some time. Whoops. That's a gear horn because it's wanting me to put some wheels down. We are cleared to land, so we could do that if we wanted. Nasty crosswind. Crabby. Look, Krabby McCrab face. It's good. It gives me an excuse for what's certainly going to be a bit of a bit of a rough landing here, but that's okay. All right, gear coming down. I'm going to put a notch of flaps in. I did a single notch at South Lake Tahoe, and it was okay. But I lost.
Whoop, whoop, pull up the rain.
Got behind in the power department, and we're
878, runway
going to try not to do that. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit of a crosswind, isn't it? Try to come in at about 100. So I'm doing 110 right now. Try to come in at 100 and see if we can flare it out from there and see what happens. We got a nice long runway here, and it's flat ground all the way to Colorado, so we can just roll it all out if we need to. We could just roll it out on the 10 all the way up to Wilshire and set it spit you out at the 106. We had to. I feel like I'm a little fast, but let's find out together, shall we?
All aircraft on frequency. I would really appreciate it if you guys would give me some feedback. I put the link for the feedback in the frequency chat.
What are you doing here?
That's a pretty good landing, guys, was it not? Yeah, I'm on slowly working towards hydraulic braking here. Oh my gosh. Red Armiston, Bill Hader, those guys. Welcome to Double Eagle 2, y'all. And I think this is our
Number
turn.
1816, welcome to Double Eagle, exit left 1 able, alpha to the ramp.
Alright, hanging to left and alpha to the ramp. Appreciate the ATC, November 11816. Alright, you guys. Yeah. Alright, here we are. And again, it's just a little default scenery. But, yeah, overall, that was freaking cool. What a great airplane. Holy moly. There's been full releases that have not felt as nice as this. I gotta figure out where I'm at here. So hats off A to A. And we're gonna turn to the right here. There's the tattoo that Good Fixin's got down at FS Expo. Yeah. Slanty. This is I'm going to tell you, Slanty, this is not a turboprop. This is a normally aspirated engine and a twin at that.
Southwest 878, welcome to altitude, exit left on Delta.
Yeah. Not saying, I'm just saying. Good Fixins has posted a fantastic looking. I don't know where you're at, Fixie. Are you up here? Somewhere, where are you? Where are you at, Good Fixins? You're probably back there. I passed you, didn't I? Okay. Well, here's what you got, my friend. I will show you. Because I think we're going. Well, maybe we got something past here. I passed you. I'm sorry. Dang it. Turn around. Oh my goodness. Look at Albert. Oh my goodness gracious. So, one thing that's cool right there is hydraulic steering. So there is again, for you guys, if you've not seen this, well, it's going to be hard to show. Right up here, there's a little button. And you push it, and that's how you do nose wheel steering. It's so awesome. And then once you get going, it's all rudder authority. It does not work in 2020. It is 2024 only. And so this was the plane that shoved me over the edge. So, all right, where are you, Fixie? You're on the other side of the long hangers. Gosh dang it. So did I miss you again? You're, I don't know where you are, Brett. I'm sorry. I'm going to just pull in here. I'm burning company fuel. But we had a lot of fun. Heads up, dude. Watch out. No hurry. No hurry. Oh. All right. That'll be good. Take the 415 to a seat. Get out of here. If I can find that clip, man, I'm going to do it. So here's what you have, buddy. You have the no GPS action, which is what we flew the first leg in. It's just all your regular nav and Collins business. A little DME over here. You can do the GNS options if you want. It does work with the KLN 90 if you have that, and it does work with the TDS 750 if you have that. But one of the things that I found cool about this, well, one of the many things, besides the Alt L doesn't give you the stroke. Anyway, besides the hydraulic steering thing, is the way that Nav 1 and Nav 2 is modeled. It is so in most aircraft, the Nav 2, when you flip to Nav 2, like you're working off a Nav 2, right? That's it. Well, that's kind of how it works, but not totally how it works in this plane. And so they said, you know, the Piper people told A2A it's probably best not to model that because it's tricky and it's confusing and simmers probably won't like it. So they said, we absolutely knew at that point we had to model it. And so, but yeah, it's like that's it. It's just a unique airplane. It's a propeller driven airplane that was built on the frame that was designed to be a jet originally. And so, yeah, and it's got all the typical, you know, all the typical A2A walk around stuff. And I mean, you know the drill. Whoops, that's not what we want. It has every bit of that. And this is nice because it, you know, it's very familiar to, oh, in fact, I was going to look at the, let me get shut down here. I'm going to look at what I did to my engine here. And I'll call it good. Incredibly cranky, touchy start sequence that I absolutely love. It's going to get dark here in just a second, guys. Yep. Yeah, so there's the hydraulic trim switch, and again, you literally, as you're taxiing, you're steering left and right with that little button right there. All right, let's see how we did. What did we do to the engines here today, you guys? All right, airframe. I would expect we're good to go there. Yeah, because we treated it pretty nice. Let's do a little inspect here, because our left engine was not performing real well. So I don't see anything major jumping out here, but we definitely had a little bit of a little bit lower performance out of that left side. I don't remember how to do this. Our number 6 piston was the one that was giving us all kinds of, our cylinder was giving us all kinds of trouble today. But I think I overheated it early on, and it was kind of grouchy with me the whole time. Battery's still looking good. So anyway, it's just, I mean, it's got the potential. Dirty mag potentially, yeah. So good fixings. I think what we need to do is we need to we need to restart our idea that you had about, remember when the Comanche came out and you said it'd be fun to go buy one at auction or find one that's at auction and then fly it from that spot in the sim back to your home airport and then make stops along the way at places that actually can work on Pipers. Like, I think we need to do that with this one as well. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys saw any of those, but Brett and I both did that. He found one like up in Canada somewhere, and I found one like down in Florida, and we flew. Oh, you never finished. So we just plotted courses and oh, you just took it to the Piper and just left it there. But we found airports along the way that were actually certified Piper dealers, and so like whatever was wrong, like I think I had a left strut that was needing replaced or something. So every place along the way that we stopped, we fixed something. And by the time I got it back to my hometown, I had a brand new Comanche. But storage fees, yeah, right. Actually, I'm sure that guy, the airplane repo guy, has probably been in there already to get after you. So, but anyway, that's kind of what we did, and I think it would be appropriate. Oh man, where's the guy get one of these glow in the dark jackets? Oh, I need that. All right, that's going to be a lot of fun, and this will be what we fly Thursday. By the way, I should just go ahead. Let's cue the outro here before I talk about next Thursday.
Thanks for watching my podcast.
Yeah, so appreciate everybody coming in tonight. First of all, was a kind of a not a planned stream, even though it was on my normal streaming day. But thank you very much for the raids, Slant Alpha, Sim Caesar, and we also had Rat Hole coming in with the raid. Appreciate you guys popping in. And then some resubs tonight. JPC, 66 months. Thank you, buddy. Texas One Flyboy, the man, the myth, the legend. I've got to meet him IRL. 37 months. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Panagon did some math. 48 months in a row. It's a lot of years, my dude. I hope you never find that unsub button. And then Meritor98 came in with a 2-month, second month tier 1 resub. Thank you so much. Scotty, 2 Verati, 45 months. Thank you. SimC Raid. And then an anonymous gifter, say that 3 times fast, gave us Sim Caesar a tier 1 raid. So appreciate all you guys for coming back in. I was a little worried. I'm like, does anybody remember that I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays? But it was a fantastic vacation. It was good to get away from the sim a little bit. Hopefully the channel will be a little fresher because of that, because I'll be a little fresher. But what I've got coming up, speaking of next stream, so we are we're flying into Galesburg because we have the Virtual USA Flying Club Air Show coming up on Saturday. So Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're tuning in to Jeffrey B. Twitch channel Jeffrey B. You can tune into mine as well, but Jeffrey has the entire show. We're going to be doing Air Show number 3. It's going to be fantastic. Each year it gets a little better, and I already can guarantee you that this year is going to be the best we've done so far. And I think it's already, I might be biased, but I think it's already the best flight show, air show, in terms of flight simulations that there is right now. So it'll be cool. Come by. Like I say, that is that's 1 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. 1700 Zulu. Virtual USA Flying Club Air Show, 3rd annual. So on Thursday, I'm going to be flying into Galesburg, and I am not 100% sure where I'm starting from. I had Sykeston to Galesburg set up, but I may choose to do something different. I don't know. I'll be in the Aerostar, though, and so that'll be the one thing that I know for sure. So again, my normal streaming times, if you're new, they are 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 8 o'clock on the East Coast. And I do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I try to do a Saturday stream that's a little bit earlier in the day, just because I like to fly outside the U.S. on Saturday. So that's what I do, and I hope you can come back. Hope you enjoyed what you saw tonight. My name is Brant. As always, thanks for tuning in to the Melvin Leroy channel. I'm going to send you over to our friend Ibanez. Hope you can go over there and spam him with a bunch of cool emotes, raid emotes, and all that good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to fly with you again on Thursday. And I hope you guys have a really, really great rest of your week. We'll talk to you later.